Okay, so... Oh, did I tell you I beat Spider-Man 2?
You did?
Yeah. I did.
The whole game?
Yeah. Didn't have much going on other than those final papers. So that's all I played in the past couple weeks.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Was it okay?
Yeah, it's okay. It was... I had a fun time with it. I'll play it again for the channel, and then... Like, not now. You know, later.
Right.
And then I don't know if I ever have any desire to play it again.
Really? So it didn't blow your mind is what you're saying?
Absolutely not, no. But it wasn't bad. I don't know why people all say it was bad.
Was the story okay?
It was okay. It wasn't like, oh... It was just like, eh. So in Amazing Spider-Man 2, there's this whole thing with Cletus Cassidy is a serial killer like normal, but he only kills, like, criminals.
Wait, so he's Dexter?
That's the thing. He's basically Dexter. But then, he's not Dexter, because then you find out that he actually killed his family still, and like a bunch of other people beforehand.
Just for kicks?
Yes. Yeah, he's crazy. But then he starts killing criminals because he feels like they have some kind of insight into death that he wouldn't have, and that normal people wouldn't have. And he wants to, like, you know how people want to find meaning in life?
Yeah.
His whole goal is to find the meaning of death. So it's an interesting, like, thing.
And you're trying to stop him the whole way through?
No. That's the problem with this, by the way. You're not. You're trying to stop him for a portion of the game, but not enough of it. You know
That's really confusing.
So, like, it would be like if they had some really, really good Batman Arkham character, and then, like... Well, they do this, so I have to think of a specific one. But, like, then they relegate him to, like, a couple of side quests, and then the final boss fight.
Wait, like, the big boss fight at the end?
Yes, is Carnage.
Are you serious?
Yeah. He's, like, the final boss that you fight.
But then he has some, like, small side missions that don't really matter?
Correct.
Why? That doesn't make any sense, dude.
I don't know.
I'm really confused by that. I guess we'll see when we play it.
But yeah, he's basically Dexter.
That's so weird, dude. I don't know.
But,
I
like,
think
Dexter
it
with
could be
less
cool.
morals.
If they made him like a more, like if they made him more of a central character and actually gave him the main plot and worked with him, that might have been cool.
They give him part of the main plot. Like, he's not just a side mission, but there's, like, a lot of side stuff tying into him. And do you know where we go, by the way? Oh, in here.
Yeah.
There's a lot of side stuff tying into, like, his story. And then on top of that, you don't really... It's so hard to explain it to you because, like, he gets imprisoned part of the way through. I don't really feel like I'm spoiling anything here because no one cares about this game.
Right.
He gets imprisoned part of the way through, and then, like, you think he's gone, but he comes back for the final boss fight.
Oh!
And he, like, tries to tempt you to, like, kill people. It's interesting. The whole story is less about Carnage and more about, like, Spider-Man feeling like if he would just kill these people, he would have, like, less problems to deal with.
So that's the big...
That is the moral conundrum of the game. Is him thinking, like, if I would just, like, sack up and kill these guys, like, there would be way less problems in New York.
So, brief review. Why do you think people didn't like it?
The gameplay's a little clunky. It's clunkier than this game. It relies on the Spider-Man mythos a little bit too much to get by, and not like the way the game plays. While the swinging is better, the combat is about the same, I would say. And there's no web retreat, so like a feature's been stripped. And then on top of that, no one liked the Amazing Spider-Man brand in the first place. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fair amount of reasons.
Like the movie.
That's true, yeah.
So...
And they tried to add on to that, and I think it works a little bit in this game, where they try to add a little bit of an element in here, but I don't know how well.
I would agree with that. It works, it's just not great.
No, that's the thing.
It's
I think
fun,
they really needed to blow it out of the water here for it to be...
But it's still worth it.
Oh, I think so.
Especially if you're picking up this game secondhand.
I wouldn't say it's $60 worth it.
No, but you and I have had this argument before. I wouldn't say much anything is $60
Right,
worth
right.
So there's very few.
This time, it works. Let's hope so.
I don't know.
It stings.
They really embrace the comic side of 2, which I like.
Yeah.
I enjoy that.
Big relief.
The Spider-Man comics have probably always been better than the movies. To tell you the truth, as far as like quality-wise and like being good stories.
Right.
You can still like the movies, I do, but my point is just like, okay, like that Spider-Man comic where he meets God. You're not going to see something like, you know, like a boundary breaking like that
Right.
in a movie. You're going to see like a played it safe movie or a shoved way too many villains in this movie and made the same mistake as Spider-Man 3 movie.
That's what it feels like the movie industry has come to. It's either... So there's three kinds of movies, it feels like. There's the safe ones, where they have a formula, kind of like the Marvel movies, where they just play it safe.
Like Iron Man.
Yep, Iron Man, Ant-Man, Doctor Strange.
Oh, Ant-Man is like the biggest offender of play it safe Marvel.
Just completely play it safe.
That's why I hate it.
There's movies that nail it, that do a really good job. They do something new, and they make a really good movie. And then there's movies that overstuff everything and don't really seem to know what they're doing.
Spider-Man 3, Amazing Spider-Man 2,
Yeah.
Iron Man 2.
And those ones seem to be sequels more than anything.
I don't know where we're going, by the way.
That's what I feel like. And then obviously there's just bad movies, but I feel like
There's a lot
those
of
are the three really typical movies where it's just either play it safe, completely overstuff, or you make something really good.
Correct.
There's a 1 in 3 chance you're getting a really, really good movie.
Do you have any idea where we're going?
No
Because
idea.
I thought it was in here. Maybe I have to go down.
Do you have to? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, no, I would agree with that. I feel like there's not... And Logan would be one of those boundary-pushing movies.
That's what I was gonna say. But
Which,
it did
by
a
the
really
way,
good job.
Hey, by the way, Logan comes out, I believe... look it up, because I could be wrong. I believe it's May 16th on Blu-ray and 4K. I'm not saying you have to look it up, but viewers, look it up.
May
you,
16th?
You can if you want to, too.
I think I'll check it. Yeah.
There's an amazing steelbook at Best Buy. Okay. I think it's really cool. Nathan thinks it's cooler than I think it is. I think the art could have been done a little bit better, but it's really neat. If another one is announced, I will actually make a video about it on my own and talk about the editions of Logan before they come out.
Yeah.
Because this is my favorite superhero movie in years.
It's really good.
It might be my favorite superhero movie ever.
It's incredible. There's no question.
Like, ever. And I'm being serious.
Oh, you can't do this. I saved you.
Do you like how he, like, bitches about
I
everything?
did everything I could to save you.
Yeah, it really does.
Hold on. For me.
Hold on for me.
It's all about me.
Don't hold on for... He is kind of narcissistic in these games and movies.
You gotta fight.
Oh, your poorly rendered shoulder, you gotta fight. Then again, I can't imagine, like, my girlfriend dying, so
That's true.
fair enough.
But she's not even really Gwen.
Science class.
Right, she's almost Gwen.
I just wanted to be with you.
Oh, that is a cringe
Promised I
line,
would.
dude.
I just wanted to.
When I saw you in science class, I just wanted to be with you.
I'm cringing out.
You, Gwen.
I'm really cringing.
I'm lost without you. That is the cheesiest speech I've
Oh,
ever
thank
heard.
you, Gwen.
Never heard.
Gwen.
That's really funny. When I saw you in science class, I just wanted to be with
Alive.
you.
That was so
Feeling a lot
cringy.
better. The antidote works.
It sure does.
Is he still talking? The subtitles aren't going.
No, he's not talking. They just literally sat there and did nothing for like 5 seconds.
Because they showed his mouth
I'm
movement.
getting better.
That's something weird they do in the Amazing Spider-Man 2 game. Also, the viewer can't see it, but I'm moving my arm like I'm talking in a video game. They have him do that a lot when he's not talking.
Still attacked you, though.
In cutscenes.
That's
Like, they just
really
gave him a
bad.
generic, like...
Different protocol.
That's like PlayStation 2,
To do with
dude.
that. Kept enough
Oh,
robots
that's
under
so
his command
bad.
to keep control.
Yeah,
of
he does that stuff a lot. Or, like,
Anyone's controlling this situation.
like the
Where's
weird
Smite now?
what's up things, you know what I mean? Like with his
Sent a
hands.
answer to
Like he's a
the
rapper.
Snake robot to
Christian
kill you.
rapper.
I
Look-
guess Oscorp is
LeBron
reevaluating
James?
his job performance.
By the way,
We
that's...
can try and hack through the computer system. and shut
You
down
know
the
my
rest of the
belief
robots.
system, but that's one of the
Alistair
cringiest things to
Smythe
me that
designed the
exists,
codes
Christian
himself.
rappers.
Not likely.
Thought you'd say something.
I think
like
it's
that.
One of the cringiest things for you?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, most of them. There's
get
only
some
a
rest.
few that are like,
We'll be out
okay,
of
you're
here
not
soon.
terrible. Like Lecrae is okay.
Yeah, he's pretty good. Yeah. I love how we literally just talked over that entire cutscene.
Well, does anyone care at this
I
point?
care. It was super important.
No, you don't.
He just wanted to be with her. By the way, Logan comes out May 23rd.
May 23rd?
Yeah, on Blu-ray.
Okay.
The iTunes release is on the 16th.
Okay, my bad. May 23rd. Okay, good. That gives me more time to save up more money.
Yeah, I know. You're gonna have to get the steelbook like right away though too.
Yeah, I know. I missed the Rogue One because my family has health problems. Sorry, I have a life.
What's wrong with
Lucasfilms.
I hate you. Stop having a life.
That actually pissed me off.
That was
like
really
you literally
bad.
cannot have a life and still get these movies.
You have to be waiting in line, ready to go.
That's not an insult to the people who got it. I'm just saying, like, that's an insult to the business model. Like, it's there for less than 24 hours.
And then you miss it, and then it gets scalped for $75.
I think it's more now.
It's probably close to 100. The cheapest I saw was like 65.
I'm telling you, dude, within 3 years, it'll show up at half-price books in near mint condition for $20.
Probably 15 because it's half-price books.
Yeah, I'm telling you it will. Like, I don't care. I'm just waiting.
Yeah. It's the way to go.
The worst that happens is I die before then, and in that case, having that Rogue One steelbook would not have done anything for me.
Right.
You know?
Right, yeah.
So, I'm okay. But I'm going to try to...
Your life would have been meaningless.
To the main story. It's almost Scorpion. I hate this Scorpion design, by the way.
It looks bad.
I hate it.
Genuinely bad.
Like, the Rhino looks fine. You know?
That looks bad. What's wrong with his face?
And I get what they were trying to do with the cross species, but, like, he just looks terrible.
Yeah.
If they were trying to make him look gross, I guess mission accomplished.
Yeah, that's excellent. Are the cops just gonna sit there and watch you guys fight?
They don't care.
That's great.
Oh, I tried to use a power from ASM2. Because I was, like, thinking of it. There's, like, a sonic webbing thing where you, like... Whoops. Wait, so can you just... Oh.
Come on, man.
Yeah, so the boss fights are really bad in this.
They're so bad.
They're good in 2.
That's a valid complaint.
Oh,
this game, like...
There's plenty of valid complaints.
The Scorpion fight earlier in this game was really bad, too. It was just
a little It was a little better, though, because, like, he wasn't jumping to these, like, pillars or whatever.
That's true. Are you just supposed to web strike him? Is that what that...
Correct. But, like, I think I have to wait a certain amount of time. So...
Could you just sit there if you wanted to?
I did. We did just sit there. That's all we did.
See, there's nothing compelling about this. This feels like it was just thrown together in 5 minutes.
Oh, like the Arkham Asylum boss fights?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Yeah, those were bad. You know, like, they didn't originally have any in the game.
Really?
They got added pretty late.
That's impossible to dodge.
I mean, you can. It's just... And he does this longer every time. So all you have to do is mash LB now.
When does he run out of juice?
LOL.
Nah.
I don't know. And now we can strike him from there. So I'm not seeing, like, a definitive way to beat him, other than just keep doing this.
Well, there's no health bar either, so how do you know? Oh, no.
So we're finally beating this. You might have heard us turn the fan off because it's 90 degrees in here.
Yes.
That was really stupid.
That took so long.
That whole thing was really stupid. The shutting of the doors was really stupid. Everything about it was very stupid.
The cops just sat there and watched you get squirted with scorpion
Look
juice.
at this. Look at this.
Look at him clap.
No,
Yeah!
look at the vibrating.
The realism. Earthquake.
An earthquake.
Did you win? The game's over?
No, the game's not over.
Oh. Was that a quote, or did you just...
I came up with it. Doc, the serum works. We did not paralyze a man again. I was kind of disappointed.
Come on, Connors. It's paraplegic or nothing.
Yeah, we want to take away his feeling in his arms. Full body cast the rest of his life. If he's not eating food through a straw, we have a problem, Kurt.
And you're going back to the asylum.
The city.
I think he wants to.
My family. Everyone will. I'm sure of it. We're gonna get this city back under control. Everyone's gonna be all right.
It's a good thing he didn't grab his other arm. It wouldn't have been there.
Yeah, he would have reached for it and gotten nothing. So we have to back up and do the animation exactly where it wants you to.
Otherwise, he wouldn't be able to do it.
That's the thing, too, with Amazing Spider-Man 2. I was listening to this kid talk about it. Like, this other content creator who's much younger than us. I guess I shouldn't say kid, but he is much younger than us. I think he's like 13. And he was talking about this game, and not this one, too. And he was like, you can really tell where they cut corners on the budget. And that is 100% true.
Really?
You can totally tell. By the way, look at her. She is fantastic looking.
That's what... Does she have goggles?
She does. I like her character design.
The codes.
Okay.
Is she like...
I'll do it. I'll give you the code.
She's the Catwoman of this universe.
Who was created first?
I don't know, man. That's like,
Don't sweat it. I have an escape.
I don't know. They all rip each other off, like Hawkeye and Green Arrow.
Deathstroke and Deadpool.
My reputation
Yeah,
precedes
Deadpool was made as a joke to make fun of
me.
Deathstroke.
You come with me.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
She's so pretty. I love like so this is something I haven't told you before. Like women's clothing, I love the open back stuff.
They're pretty cool, yeah.
Yeah, I think they're really cool. Saucy.
Saucy.
I like it. I've always liked it.
Well, wasn't Deadpool was originally an actual, like, serious villain that was literally Deathstroke, except for the costume. And then they made him satirical.
Well,
Because he was originally a serious villain.
I didn't know that. I thought he was just a joke.
No, when he was first created, he was made as a serious villain. And then he eventually turned to anti-hero.
Huh. Guess I'm not good enough to know that.
Nope. Boo! Yeah,
was
I
just-
didn't even know it until a couple days ago, actually.
I was just gonna say, you know what the best part of a woman's back is? It's on the other side.
Oh, roasted!
Also men.
Entire gender roasted. Wait, what?
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 Aren't you... What are you, heteronormative?
What does that mean?
Are you assuming my gender?
No,
Are
I
you
would
not
never.
bisexual?
Please, no.
Vin Diesel and I have a thing going later. You're invited.
No, really.
Yeah, come.
Is The Rock gonna be there?
Come.
Wait, go on.
That's it.
Oh.
Alright, let's warp you into position, do our thing.
That sounded really rapey.
I don't like sex jokes.
Well, that's what it sounded like.
No, I'm not
Let's
a fan.
warp you into position and do our thing.
I'm not a fan, dude. You're like objectifying a culture.
No, a culture. What culture? Of criminal thugs?
Native Americans.
What? No!
You are, though. What is going on?
You're getting shot and beat up.
It's not nice, dude.
Please, I didn't mean it.
Wait, how am I like one-shotting all these guys? I don't understand. Take this, society.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Quit oppressing us.
Oh, did you see that? I moved the thing, but it landed. It was like a bottle flip trick. Okay.
Oh.
I better get out of here.
You got some sick skills. You know that?
I do. What I'm really impressed by is that I can play this good without the sound. Because you're hearing it and I'm not.
It's true.
Are you enjoying it?
Meh.
I figure it's better than you sitting doing nothing. That's the thing. I felt bad before because I had the headset and the controller, and you're just sitting there, and I'm like, oh yeah, you can't see because I can see the subtitles easy.
Yeah, I
Check the
can't.
criminal masterminds. This
The
guard needs my
friggin' microphone.
No,
No, heteronormative culture, take this.
Hey, sucker! PC!
I am not a fan of when supervillains assume my gender. That's all I'm saying.
It really offends me, to be honest. I don't deserve this. Have some respect.
Why are we still here?
Why?
Just to suffer.
What is that from?
That was PewDiePie's thing, but it's from Metal Gear. Don't you remember when he said that?
Oh, yeah!
Why are we still here? Just suffer. Yeah, it's from Metal Gear 5.
That's amazing.
The original. It's actually a really cringe line in an otherwise like stellar game.
I heard that game was unbelievable. I haven't played any of the Metal Gears. Ever.
Maybe you and I can play.
Oh no! Oh, no!
Take the air ducts from his office, but you'll need clearance from the control computer. Enter
Oh,
060
no.
on the console to open all the
Maybe
doors.
eventually you and I can play it together, but we can't play it for the channel because Konami's like really anti-Let's Play.
Oh, good.
I don't really know why. Then again, they're also the people who fired Kojima and like banned him from showing up to an awards show.
No!
Did you see that?
No!
Oh,
The game's breaking.
we're finding it. We're finding the code, the ghost in the machine. We found it. Am I going the wrong? Oh yeah. So we need to actually go back this way. Yeah. So Kojima, who made Metal Gear Solid 5.
He's considered a genius, isn't he?
Correct. One of the few good video game writers. I'm sure I'll get some flack for that, but it's true. And
You deserve it.
when I say good, I mean like the stories, they don't make complete sense, but they're really fun and like well thought out. So he takes his projects seriously.
Okay.
A lot of video game stories are mediocre. Some of them are really good, not a lot.
Right.
But with him, they basically told him, like, straight up, they banned him from showing up to an awards show where he won an award for producing Metal Gear Solid 5 because he left the company because of how they were treating him. I'll say allegedly. I don't want to get sued by Konami. This is allegedly what happened.
What the heck?
But by the way, the band from the award show, that's not alleged. There's a video recording of that. That's 100% true. But the Konami work conditions are the question, because some people say they're really bad, other people say they're not.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Especially since he did so much for the game that he's not allowed to accept his reward. Like, did he even get his award?
No.
So they didn't
From what I remember, no.
Wow.
They wouldn't let him.
Wow.
Did he say anything like I should leave or anything?
I don't think so.
I think I need to go here. But yeah, isn't that kind of scummy?
That's really scummy, dude.
Also, they're the company that produces Yu-Gi-Oh! And I loved Yu-Gi-Oh! And then I realized how much of a waste of my money it was.
See, that I was super into, like a lot of people are, as a kid. And
I was into it as a teenager.
I grew out of that really fast. I don't know why. I really liked it. But there's some stuff that you don't grow out of. That, like, because it's mature and it has mature themes and it's... And I'm not saying that Yu-Gi-Oh! Doesn't.
It can, well...
But at the same time...
The first 3 series, if you... I know you're not a big anime person.
Right.
The first 3 series, if you watch them in Japanese, super dark.
Really?
Like, they're barely kids' shows. Yeah, very dark. People die all the time. There's no Shadow Realm. They die. Like, they lose their soul and die.
What gives?
And it's very dark. It's like... I don't know, like, you know how Harry Potter works for, like, kids or adults?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like that. The original couple of series. I would say... so there's Yu-Gi-Oh!, Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds, Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal, Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5, and something else. These are all the series. Yu-Gi-Oh! And Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, GX is good, but it's not amazing. Yu-Gi-Oh! And also 5Ds are great.
Okay.
And they're very mature shows. But yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Plus, like, they're crap in America.
Well, yeah, and more
really bad
specifically with the
versions.
cards is what I meant to. Because I didn't really watch the shows at all. I was more of a card
This is
guy.
my binder. I still have it.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it's really fun, and I think there's still... Like, I enjoyed collecting the cards, and it was still a lot of fun. I'm not sure why I grew out of it, but it just didn't, like, capture my attention the older I got.
It's
Where
just
some stuff does
also
as
too
you get
much
older.
money.
Well, that too. It's not really affordable. That's a fair point, too.
Okay, I guess they saw me. Well, I don't know what to do here to actually... Okay, there we go.
There it is.
I feel like I'm fighting
Do you
Iron
jump
Man.
over him?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're right. Sorry. Yep. Good call.
Okay, some of his fighting things are really cool.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was going to say, too. And some of them look better in this game.
Really, than 2?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you have to go through that vault, or is that where you came?
I came through there, I thought. But we'll look.
Glad you could
I'm
make
also
it,
losing...
Spider.
No, I
Here
didn't
for
come through here.
business?
We're almost at the Black Cat boss fight.
Against her?
Yeah.
That's... Does she then, like, become your ally after you beat her?
I don't want to spoil the game, really.
Spoil
but,
it.
Well,
Do it!
I don't really remember what happens, actually. I just remember being here. She's in 2.
She is?
Yeah.
Well, folks, it's been fun.
Is
But
she,
my friend's almost here.
You're letting me go?
Of course, sweetheart. What use to
Is she
do
what?
once we have all your money?
Is she, like, a love interest of Peter Parker's ever?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, but she loves Spider-Man. She doesn't love Peter Parker. She has no interest in the guy under the suit.
That's actually Catwoman.
Yeah,
Like, the same.
Get away by subway
they
car.
are.
Never saw that one coming.
To be fair, though, Spider-Man himself, very different from Batman.
Well, that's true. But, like,
But
the
that
Catwoman
character
in
is
Black...
the exact same.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, the exact same. There's nothing different.
No.
I'm sure, I mean, hey, if you know different things about Black Cat and Catwoman that are, like, actually not ripoffs, let us know in the comments.
Yeah, please. Because I don't know of any.
Yeah, I mean, there are some, like, I mean, they don't have the same or nearly the same name, and, like,
Well, Felicia, Selena,
I guess it's somewhat similar.
what's her last name?
Hardy?
I guess it's a little different. It's still 2 syllables, though. Hardy, Kyle.
I had to think about that. I thought Kyle was 1.
I don't think so, is it? Is it?
Ooh. The questions that'll keep us up at night.
You really will. I think that's actually crazy. The worst one has got to be Deathstroke and Deadpool, though.
Yeah,
Wade
but at least
Wilson,
they're totally different now.
they are now, yeah. But even their names, Wade Wilson,
Slade Wilson.
Slade Wilson. What?
How do I get out of here?
Look for the opening.
There it is. That's the other thing about this game. It's like progression is not always clear.
No.
Down.
Don't worry, boys.
Especially when levels become
Nothing but
linear.
faith in you guys.
Well, wish I could say she's the first girl to ever run away at the mere sight of me.
Oh, classic jokes.